you can see, we're meeting a lot of traffic and people aren't going that slow. Obviously everyone wants to get there, and I came over here yesterday, back again today, but you'd think there'd be a easier way. I've got my sat nav pumped in to say less turns and all that stuff. If there is a thing for heavy goods, sat navs, can you let me know? Because they can't come this way, heavy goods.
Continue straight for 12 minutes to A53 towards Leek.
I have come through some quite a lot of twisty turny roads and stuff. It's taking me through sort of Bakewell. But if I had to do this commute every day, I mean, this van's pretty comfy and not too bad on the suspension. But if I had to do it every day in something that were really hard on suspension, it's making me stomach ache now. Chucking me about. Some fantastic views. Yesterday there were hot air balloons in Skye, which was brilliant. Can't see any today. It were a really warm day yesterday. It's not too nice this morning, but look at these roads. They're not the roads that you'd think, oh, I'll just nip to Leek, and then we've got a big body coming over the hill. So I mean, coaches, you go to these places and you go on these coach rides in Yorker and places like this, and coaches come up roads which are probably worse than this and narrower. But yeah, these roads are pretty good. You're pretty high up. This way yesterday, and I just thought, look at, look how narrow this bit of road is. I don't know what it must be like to live sort of here. And there's a pub there, I don't know where that is. Which house that is, or I've missed it. Lots of little pubs about. Got your choice of little pubs. Staffordshire Moorlands. Insane. You could almost be in the middle of Scotland. So what's
reduced speed ahead?
What's the topic of conversation today? I suppose I'm going to touch on mental health here. A couple of my friends are struggling with it. And then some of the things they say, you think, yeah, I've done that. So I think everybody at some point's had a little bit of mental health at some point. One of the lads I was speaking to a little bit, he don't live near me, but we do WhatsApp and that. He's going through a bit of a breakup. job to move in with his girlfriend, gone through a breakup. His job was with her family, so that's not worked. He's then obviously still living in a house because he got an house together, looking to get out of it, looking to get out of his job. He's struggling a little bit, but he's getting up every morning. He's trying to, I mean, sometimes he texts me, he's trying to think positive, but he can't help but highlight all negative things. So for the past 9-10 weeks, he feels trapped, locked up, isolated, talked about behind his back, blah 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 blah. You've got where I'm going with this, and he's sort of getting to breaking point now. Quite a strong-willed person, but because he's that far away from people, his family and other people that he could vent off to, I think it is affecting him a little bit. So me and him and another guy, I'm not going to name names, we've got a little WhatsApp group going, and you know, you send each other funny pictures and memes and stuff like that. And I sent him one this morning. How you doing? Are you feeling alright? He's come back and said, I'm sort of doing something different today. I'm not in any way where he feels sort of bad or all like that. So he's whether he's out on his own or whatever he's doing, so he's feeling good. So that's good, but it only needs a little bit and it'll come crashing down again. So we've said stay positive, embrace everything. You know, there's always somebody that's worse in the world. You look around, there's always somebody that seems better. Are they really better? You know, I saw a guy yesterday who worked for a company that I was going to work for, but I never did. I suppose I could name him. His name's Gary. Don't know if he likes his job, but he seemed to work it so he's got a bit of a free rein, control his own diary, so he likes that. I don't think he likes anybody that he works with, or anybody that I don't even think he likes his car that he's driving anymore. But said hello, had a smile. Hey up, you alright? Yeah, what you doing here, sort of thing. He could have just drove straight past me and ignored me, but he didn't. So yeah, if everybody were like that in the world, wouldn't it be great if everybody had a little bit of time for everybody else? I always try and make time for people. Now, there were a thing where we used to work on building sites. There were a thing where if people didn't acknowledge you the first couple of days, or they didn't say hello or whatever, we wouldn't help them. We wouldn't lend them anything. We wouldn't help them. And when they did come round, my dad used to say, "Oh, we said hello to you for a couple of times. What's your problem?" And he'd really, really confront them. One of the guys just said, "Look, I don't want anybody what you're here for. Nothing. So, isn't it weird? Isn't it weird when you look back and you've learned stuff like that? And I think as my sort of attitude's evolving, I've got time for anybody. You know, I used to judge people by the looks and stuff like that. I don't anymore. I do kind of judge them by first impressions. That does a bit for me. And how they, what a big bump, and how they, you know, how they just respond to things. But failing that, kind of live and let live sort of person. And my other friend, you won't think he'd have a caring world. Everything looks like it's, well, we're getting a bit of fog now. Everything looks like it's alright at home. Never spoke about overall. I must have spoke to him for 20 minutes the other day. I bumped into him. And I wouldn't know how many kids he's got. I wouldn't know if he's still married. I wouldn't know where he works. We talked about stuff that we both relate to, Formula 1, shooting, cars, stuff like that. And he looked ever so tired. I said to him, "Looking tired, mate, everything alright?" And he just went, "I'm not going to laden you with my problems, because they're my problems."
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto A53 towards Leek.
But what he did say was, he wasn't happy in himself.
Turn left onto A53 towards Leek.
What he imagined doing when he was this age, when he was younger, to what he's doing now, isn't that. And he's quite depressed about it.
Continue straight for 12 minutes to Chernoway.
He openly admitted that he was depressed. He'd been a doctor, he was depressed. He can't sleep at night. He doesn't know, can't see a way out of it. And so we're all in a group. We've all got something going on, but I'm hoping it helps everybody just vent off. I don't need to vent out off. I'm quite happy with what you know. Quite happy. I'm alright. We're alright. And everybody goes on about money and you can have a bit more money, you can have a bit more this. I quite like having my downtime. I'm not one of these that wants to go away all the time, or I don't sort of want fancy cars or motorbikes, or I mean, yeah, I'd like one, but I don't want one. I like my bit. I like doing what I do at weekends for a couple of hours, and then I like to chill out. I like to spend time chilling out, nice meal, all that. But that's, I suppose I'm at that age. Some plans in pipeline for maybe a motorhome, maybe, I don't know. So I can get out a couple of weekends. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to do? But on that note, we do have some good weekends at home, and we don't need all that stuff. So yeah, we're quite happy. I think Christmas is coming up soon. See what that brings. so we'll see. We'll see. The views are amazing. Can't stop looking at everything. If you've ever driven over this road, I mean, this would be a great road if you've got a motorbike or a kit car or, you know, a classic, stuff like that. Just have a ride over this road. A53 from sort of Bakewell over to Leek. Get yourself a coffee in Leek and ride back, drive back, whatever. It's a cool road. It's a cool road. This guy's got his beacons on. Why? Probably don't even know he's got them on. Yeah, so I'm going to be where I need to be, and we're not going to show that, obviously, because we don't want no comebacks or like that from showing any logos. But yeah, what a great road this is. Great road. And on that particular road there's loads and loads of pubs, places to get a coffee and different things. So it's quite a bit to do on this road. Maybe if I did have a little sporty car Sunday morning, I'll run out here. But yeah, so only fools and horses takeaway. Trying to lads, slowing everybody down. Yeah, if anybody is from Leek or anywhere close, or you've been here, or you want to comment on it, feel free. Comments are open. Do all that liking and subscribing thing. One guy's commented that he watched a full video of mine and he just had it on in background or in his earphones. Obviously, we're talking. And he said it relaxed him, drowned an old noise out from wherever it was. Cool, love it. I mean, I could ramble on about all sorts of stuff when I'm on one of these drives. Keeps me focused, if I'm honest. Rather than just sitting there. Yeah, so I'm going to end the video shortly. I'm thinking maybe I'll do another one on the way back. Yesterday's trip back was brilliant. I might do one back where we get like a bit closer to Bakewell. So that'll be cool. That will be cool. So I'm a couple of miles from where I need to be. I mean, if anybody does live out here, what's it like living in Leek? Is it quiet? Is it noisy? Is it 4x races? Is there anywhere that's good to go? Is there a fancy pub? Everywhere everybody goes. What day is market on? I suppose we could find all that out. But I'll drive over. It's good. I suppose we're closer to Manchester than we are Sheffield. Do any footballers live in Leek? I wonder. Some quite big houses. Quite nice ones. Not where I'll be going, but... So what is Leek famous for? Let me know in the comments. Cheers guys. Like and subscribe.